Hi Leo, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of May 2026. I always get like a rush of fire and a giant cat going roar in my head when I connect with Leo's energy. Oh, initiation. There's some kind of new initiation to do with something you've dreamed about. Something coming to fruition. And you're going to hear about it in May. Someone is telling you someone is speaking up about their position, I heard, and what they have put in place to stabilize their emotions in order to take action on travel plans and to bring a heartfelt message of love. Oh, Leo. Whoa. Proposition. Are you getting proposed to, Leo? Or are you proposing? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. Or someone's proposing something romantic. Could be like taking someone out to an event or out for a meal at a restaurant, or it could be to get married or to a wedding, or some kind of celebration is going to happen in May. Wow, these cards are very sticky, and I unstuck them before starting. So. And I had a feeling that was going to happen, so I will take this opportunity to light the very special cactus. You get the special treatment today, Leo. You get the cactus candle. So maybe that was just perfect timing just for you. Justice. Nice. There's an offer. Oh, this is nice, Leo. There's initiation of something to do with your hopes, dreams, and future goals, and your long-term healing, health. Something that's being talked about, or that you're getting information about. And this may be something that you've been seeking information about for a while. Or seeking something further afield. And maybe you're looking at like traveling somewhere to do something to do with your long-term success in your career, or it could be in your home life. But this is about making a decision about where in the world, or where, or maybe it's to do with where you're going to get married, or for some of you, a game plan for that. where you want to go, where you're going to go on honeymoon or something like that. Justice. A just decision on what is being initiated in May. For others of you, it's to do with the stability that you've created for yourself. And in doing that, it's enabling you to take action on where you want to go, where you want to travel to, what you want to create, where you want to live. Wow, someone might be calling in or proposing to move house, change a building, and there may be paperwork with the justice there. Something needs to be balanced out for that, in order for that to happen. And it might take an assessment of finances, of what you've invested in, what you've got saved up, what you've got to work with. Or you may need to pay out something in terms of investment to formalize something, to make something formal, to legalize it. And there is someone overseeing who is a divine feminine figure who has a lot of clout, very knowledgeable and relaxed in her demeanor. She rules her own kingdom, the Empress. Or for some of you, it's looking at where you're going to live because someone's pregnant. So it might be like a change of circumstances due to that. Ooh. And there may have to be some strategic planning around it. Looking at what would bring contentment and balance out the emotional aspects. Ooh. There's something about the emotional aspects that is not being looked at, or maybe it's being done in a self-sabotaging kind of way, or even for someone a deceitful way, of not really being able to bring that fully to the table because of some kind of fear of abandonment, or fear of betrayal, or fear of disappointment. So there may be some fear over choosing somewhere or choosing someone, a fear that won't work out, and that might be something that's very real for you, and that may be holding you back. Or being chosen, I feel like that's to do with being chosen. Wow. But there's also some patience, or there's someone who gives good practical advice and helps you balance out or see what's going on from a different point of view. And it helps you see what's the alternative. Ooh. So I feel like the advice that is given to you is kind of go for it. It's kind of you only live once. It's a big life-changing decision to do with a soulmate. And so it's the decision of retaining the independence versus interdependence of marriage or commitment. Wow. And also being committed to someone who maybe is still working on themselves, or someone someone who's working on themselves, working on their behavior, or someone who has great fear or fear of abandonment, or some kind of pattern of sabotage, I feel like, is in there, especially emotional sabotage. So someone who needs to look that in the eye, be that you or the other person. It's still a very challenging thing to go through and accept in yourself if it's happening for you. But taking a look at that, I guess, and figuring out whether you can do it, whether that's what you want to commit to. And I feel like what you do want to commit to is something equal and reciprocal, something that gives as much as you do, that's balanced and fair. So that's the thing that you will choose, is the connection that's balanced and fair. I feel like there's in May, I feel like there's a huge emotional hurdle to overcome, like something to do with fear. It's huge, overcoming fear. Fear of a third party getting involved, or, and that may be a very real fear from your previous experience, Leo. That doesn't mean everyone's like it. Or it might mean that you fear getting your heart broken in some way if someone has an addiction, or if someone is not on the same page, or if they have a different maturity level, or all those things. If they're at a different place in their own evolution, that can rock the boat. Wow, cards have been taking a long time to come out for every single read. Just been like, come on, please, give me some help, please. Okay, that one. Owl spirit, observation, truth, discernment. Wow, so that really sums up what's going on here, is that you will be observing not only this other person and their behavior, but observing yourself and your response and reactions to them, and figuring out what's fair, like what out of your reactions and responses, what is grounded and founded in your relationship with them, and what is grounded and founded in your relationships with other people from your past. So get really clear with yourself on that, and I think that will give you the truth. That will be your observation, truth, and discernment. Owl spirit, that's beautiful, Leo. I absolutely love that for you. And that's number 31, which is number 4, which is my favorite number, because 4 for me is a number of stability, and 3 is a number of coming together, or if you like, making new friends, or collaborating in some way, shape or form. And 1 is the beginning, it's initiating, it's starting. And 3 and 1 is 4, 31 is 4. So yeah, bring it back down to your highest joy, with the star card there. Your hopes, wishes, and dreams, but making it a reality, bringing it into physical reality through strong, stable intention. So owls are significant for you in the month of May. You may hear one hooting, and that will be a sign for you that you're on the right track, you're on the right path. 32, the gift. 3, oh, that's it, yeah. Oh no, it was 9 and a dot. 39, the gift. So again, you got 3. 3s are really big in all of the readings this month, so there must be some kind of planetary alignment going on. And 9 is closing out, ending of a cycle. I feel like there's an ending of a fear, a worry wart, a mental worry wart. There's an ending of that. Because I feel like you're recognizing the difference between projected things versus actual things, and what they look like differently. 3, 9, 3 and 9, 10 and 12. 1 and 2 is 3, so that's back to the 3. Wow. The gift, present, honoring, offering. I feel like this relates to your beautiful big lion heart and how you present yourself wholeheartedly. And when you do, you come in with great authenticity. And that is an absolute gift to humanity, is when a Leo is able to be vulnerable. It's such a beautiful thing to witness. It's very endearing. So thank you for being strong enough to show up and speak your heart, because lion hearts are the best. So thank you, Leo, for being the gift to humanity. You are the sunshine sign. So you're here to actualize and lead. You are the leaders. You may also be taking longer than usual showers, or some of you actually get a chance to go into and under a waterfall. So that is wonderful, and that might be a gift. That might be where you're going. That might be the travel plan, the place where you go to get married or renew vows or start a relationship or whatever it is. I feel like you're going to travel somewhere and it's making that decision, and that is going to be the gift. Oh my God, it's gorgeous, Leo. See what other animal is going to, alongside owl, the golden egg. Wow. So that's to do with the hopes and dreams that you're initiating or you're bringing into being. I feel like they're still in the spiritual aspect right now. You're cultivating something, growing something. And for someone, it's because you're pregnant or your partner's pregnant. So that's not for everyone. Golden egg. So yeah, growing something. For others, it's to do with growing something creatively. So you're creating something that's going to be birthed into the world, and it's going to be very wonderful, and it's blessed. It's divinely blessed. So keep going, Leo. Thanks for joining me, and please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next month.